Hello. This is the daily energy report for April 17th, 2023. The sun is transitioning into a new gate today. We are coming into gate 3. Quantum Human Design calls this innovation, and the I Ching is calling this energy the difficulty at the beginning. And so we just finished conclusion or increase, right? And so we've ended all of this, and now we have room, right? We're ready for a new opportunity. And so here it is, innovation. And so this is coming from our sacral going down into our root. And so for the next 6 days, our overall challenge is going to be to learn to trust in the timing, the divine timing, and to know that your ideas and insights will be transmitted to the world when the world is ready. And so when we're connecting into that root center, it is all about that timing. It's trusting in the timing. It's not forcing. It's knowing that we, yes, need to take the actionable steps, but at the same time, we can't force the whole unfolding of the process. And so this first line, this investigator line, right, we're really feeling into this energy. Synthesis is the key word here. And so difficulties can be only overcome when all the pertinent factors have been analyzed. The understanding that confusion is natural and must always exist before clarity can be achieved. An innate knowing that order will emerge from confusion. The reliance on intellect at the expense of intuition can lead to unnecessary frustration. The inability to know that order will emerge and the drive to find its knowing elsewhere. And so honoring and knowing that when we are in this beginning stage, right, we aren't going to know all the answers. It is going to be a little bit unknown. We are going to have to learn how to be at the beginning stage. And so there is going to be confusion, but as we start to learn, as we sit in with it for a moment, we will get the answers. We will figure it out. Our card just jumped out. Let me grab that on the floor. And so we got faith, 55, faith. And so we need to stay with the faith, right? Especially when we are in the new stage. When we're in something new, it is a little bit, it's scary. It's unknown. But that's the same thing for everything, right? We've been doing this our entire life. When we are beginning anything, it's new, it's uncertain. You watch children, you watch babies when they're trying something new and they're looking around, they're seeing if it was okay. They're checking their surroundings. They're finding this synthesis, right? They're feeling it out, that synthesis, this process. It's a process, and we need to lean in. We need to have this faith, knowing that the process will unfold, that there is purpose to the process, that we need the muck in order to grow. And so knowing that when we are in this state, though, of the unknown, that this is when the innovation happens. This is when new ideas, new things are created, is in this energy, because it is unknown. It's the room where we get to play, where we get to explore, where we get to create. We get Sita upright. After, let's see, Sita is the goddess of devotion and loyalty. You've devoted your entire life to a person or a project, and your loyalty cannot be questioned. Even in the face of harsh treatment, you have endured the name of love. Sita remained loyal to her husband Ram, despite being told he was dead when another king wanted to marry her. When her husband returned, he did not believe her fidelity. She said, "If I'm telling the truth, I will jump into this fire and I will not be burned." She stepped into the fire, untouched, proving that she was indeed loyal. Sita understands how much you can truly care and sacrifices you have made. You have displayed a selfless devotion, which is one of the most holy things we can do. In serving those you love, you serve the divine. And in that serving, that devotion can also be of self, right? And be of self, of our project, of ourselves, of working and growing on ourselves, becoming more of an aligned being, right? Becoming a little bit more elevated, whatever you are trying to sit and to overcome. But that devotion, that faith, right? That comes from of trusting the unknown and being willing to explore into the unknown and sitting in the unknown and being like, okay, where can I be creative here? Where can I be innovative? Yes, I know there's going to be difficulty at the beginning, but there's so much more that can come from that once we begin. And so having that devotion to continue on, to know that the journey is going to get better, it's going to get a little less scary, it's going to get more fun. And how can we bring in the fun when it is unknown? How can we look at it more as an opportunity for creation, as an opportunity of showing our creativity and what our soul really truly wants us to reveal. And then for our final card today, we get the Lion's Gate. We get the Lion's Gate 44 and the 888. A beautiful lion on there. And so your heart has been heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing and empowerment and positive omen shall enter into your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual guidance and you shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Ishtar is the queen of night, the dark goddess of lost and letting go, but also the priestess of light who holds the key to renew the path, the keys to the renewal from suffering. She is relentless in her pursuit of the path to true inner freedom. She willingly surrenders her attachments and her identities, even separating herself temporarily from her loved ones, with such boldness and confidence that she crosses into the realms where others dare not go. She experiences vulnerability and in that state discovers deep truth. And so this card paired with that devotion, right? And so knowing that when we listen to this inner truth, we're all here listening to this message because we're all here doing the work. We want to live this life in alignment. And when we devote ourselves to listening to our soul, to quieting the external noise, to shutting out the pressures and the societals or the family or whatever it may be, and listening to the one that's within. The Queen of the Night, relief that dates back over 4,000 years from ancient Babylon, which was once located in the lands of the present-day Iraq. She's a bird woman priestess with talons and wings, flanked by owls and lions. She holds sacred tools, a rod and a ring, in her hands, and she's bejeweled and naked, symbolizing her power and her freedom. Her symbols are the gate, the 8-pointed star, and the lion. She's considered the goddess of the planet Venus, but the star Sirius is also sacred to her. And each year she rises from her ascent from the dark realms, which ensures prosperity and good fortune for the year ahead. And so you shall rise again. That's what this reading is. She's the guardian, the symbol of resurrection. Those who have felt as though their identity or any other marker of security has been torn away from them, they're going to find their way back to peace and prosperity under her guidance. The 888 frequency will stimulate your soul in this unique way. It facilitates a deep intimacy between the spiritual world and the earth plane, an amplification of light and an outpouring of positive blessings for humanity. It's believed by many, if not all, cosmic avatars who come to the earth as an advanced spiritual guides hail from Sirius to make their blessings increasingly available to humanity during this opening between the worlds. This oracle brings a message of breakthrough and healing, of significant lightening up of your life, and at the end of the deeply challenging cycle. There's a special divine deposition augured by the oracle of this Lion's Gate, where hope has been difficult to find or seems lost, the light shall return, and beautiful blessings are destined to unfold in your life. And so as we walk into this gate of this unknown, knowing that we have the faith, knowing that we can be devoted, and knowing that the light will shine again when we follow through, when we listen to the strategy, when we listen to our authority, when we're listening to our inner soul who is speaking to us. Stay devoted to that voice, and we shall all rise again. comment down below and let me know how this message resonated with you as we make this shift into the next 6 days of this energy. You want to do a private reading, you can always shoot me an email, Christine@essentialstrong.com. Sending you all so much love.